Hello, bonjour. Thank you for being here today despite all the technical issues that we've had so far. So today I want to talk to you about one thing that came up yesterday in one of my group coaching sessions, and that is really critical if you're trying to establish a healthier lifestyle for yourself or for your family, or most of the time it's just for everybody, yourself and your family. So my name is Stella Loiseau, and I am a nutrition and lifestyle coach, and I help people establish healthier lifestyle without overthinking what's in their plate. So today, as I was telling you, we are going to talk about one thing that's very important if you want to be healthier, and if you want your family to be healthier. And one mindset especially, that really is not going to help you. So here's what happened yesterday. I was coaching a group of 12 amazing ladies, and they've been working on establishing healthier habits for themselves. And before we started the session, there was this mom was sharing with me that she was having to make a super hard decision for her kid, her son, because the doctors were recommending surgery, and she was really not sure that surgery was a good thing for her son. And she was, it was excruciating for her to have to make that decision, because she really didn't know what the best thing was for her son's well-being in the long term. So it was really hard. And then we start, the coaching session, and at one point in the conversation, something comes up, and this mom was explaining how hard it is for her, to eat healthy all the time, because it's very hard for her to resist finishing her kids' leftovers and, not grabbing her kids' snack in the pantry. Hi, Nanda. And she was saying, I don't eat processed food myself, but I have, all those snacks for my kids, and when they don't finish their chicken nuggets, I'm the one finishing them. And to me, that moment when she said that made me realize that most of the time, we totally, as parents, we want the best for our kids. There is no doubt about that. So that's why, we tour schools before they even enter kindergarten to make sure we pick the right school for them, the best fit. We are ready to pay like $10,000, $15,000 a year to send them to a private school. We're ready to pay how much? Like $40,000 a year to send them to a college that will give them a good education. But then, what do we put in their lunchbox? What do we feed them with? This mom, salut Jean-Charles. This mom she was going from one moment where she was really trying to decide what was the best option for her son when it comes to surgery. But then on the other hand, she was clearly telling me that the food that she gives her son is actually, she knows it's not healthy, because when she's trying to be healthy herself, she doesn't want to eat that food. And I really don't think that it's because she doesn't care about what her son is eating. It's just that sometimes we just don't connect our dots properly. We focus all our energy on making something perfect, like for instance the schooling we're going to give to our kids, or we shuffle them all over the place to make sure they can make it to their sports. So we focus all our attention on 1, 2, 3 areas, and then we completely forget that there are some other things that are extremely important for the well-being of our kids, and also for our own well-being. So the idea here is not to lecture anyone, because I'm the first one, to make that kind of mistake. I go full on in one area and then I forget the rest. And this is really the thing that will keep you from reaching your wellness goals and from also helping your family be healthy. So rather than focusing all our attention on one area of well-being, I think it's really important that we start trying to focus the attention on many different areas. For instance, rather than focusing all your energy on trying to eat the right thing all the time and then not really think about everything else, then it's probably much more efficient. I know it's not probably, I know it is. I've seen it with my clients and with myself, but it's going to be much more efficient to try and eat a little bit better, but also move a little bit more and sleep a little bit better and manage your stress a little bit better and also change your mindset. I think those are the 5 areas of health that we should focus on. If you only focus on nutrition, you're not going to get very far because you won't be able to stick with it. It's just not going to be a balanced life. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. And I was taking the example of kids just because I would like you to think about you trying to be healthier. Think about your kids as well. Like, what is unhealthy for you is unhealthy for your kids, unless you have a very specific condition. But the food that's healthy for you usually is healthy for your kids, and the food that's unhealthy for you is unhealthy for your kids. So if you really want to do, if you really want your kids to get the best, then don't forget to also give them the healthy food, the food that you are going to eat in the first place. Because first, you're going to help them be healthier, and second, it's going to be easier for you to be healthy because in your house you won't have all that kid food and snack food and chicken nuggets that are tempting you. So you're going to do good on at two levels here. You're going to help your kids, you're going to help yourself. So that was just the little thing for today that I wanted to really talk to you about, because it's striking how we have a tendency to not necessarily feed the kids with the best food. And it makes me think of a colleague of mine that I had when I was working at All Recipes, and she was from Italy, and she was telling me that in Italy the kids always get the super best pieces of meat. We don't say piece, we say, the best part of the meat is reserved for the kids. Like, we treat them like king when it comes to feeding them. And I would say in France, it's just like kids, no kids, everybody eats the same. So, it's another level. And here in the States, I feel like we have a tendency to give the lowest quality food to our children. So it's funny how in Italy, they get like the best of the best of the best. In France, they just get the same, and here they usually really get lower quality food. So just a little thing to think about when you want to feed your kids for health, and also feed yourself for health. And if you don't know where to start with feeding your kids healthy food, I'm going to put a link under this video to a list of snacks that you can give to your kids. It's not always easy because they can't have nuts. Yeah, Jean-Charles, you're so French, right? Everybody eats the same. Yeah, and I think it's funny because the fact that Italian family keep the best choice for the kids, I think it's pretty interesting. So I was saying, yeah, for snacks for the kids, it's not always easy to give them the right snacks because they don't have a fridge, at school, of course. They cannot always take nuts because there are allergies, so it's not always super simple. But I have a list of snacks that you can give to your kids and also use for yourself that are healthy, no nuts, and pretty rich in protein, which is often what people are missing out on when they're trying to be healthy. Okay, so that was actually a lot. I was planning on doing a 5-minute live, sorry. and I went much over. I hope there is sound considering the considering the message that I get. I'm thinking that yes, this time you got sound. So thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And again, make sure that when you're thinking about providing your kids with the best ever, best schooling, best opportunities, best sports, and best best future, actually, just make sure that you think about the food as well, and that they get the best food. It will help you. Okay, all right, if you have any question, you can put them underneath the video and I'll try to answer, and I'll add the link right now. Okay, all right. Oh, sound is perfect. Thank you, Sophie. Okay, bye guys. You have a great day. It's sunny here in Seattle, so I'm gonna enjoy a little walk. Okay, bye.